The Sydney Bulldogs defending the northern end of Stockland Stadium. The Cowboys with the advantage of the breeze for the first 40. And we're underway. Lamb, the first touch. McCracken up to the 20. And they're in there like terriers, the Cowboys' defence. Doonerman, Skifalidi, and Bouvang with the first up tackle. This is Darren Brett. Martin Bella. Crunch over the top. Ben Gillies with the dummy half duties. This is Newton. Good offload to Dimmick. Trouble on the left with Timu. Then unloads to Halligan. Halligan is down the left flank and cleaned up in the tackle of Scarden. But the Bulldogs, the first chance they get to use the ball, they make good ground. Now back to the right-hand side. Some good front on defence on Dimmick. The tackle was by Wayne Singh, but Manda has ruled a penalty inside the 10.
Yeah, very underrated player, Mitch Newton. Been in grade for 4 or 5 years. Gets his chance now. Played very well in the 2-ish challenge.
His first kick from 21 metres out, just off centre. And Halligan, as cool as you like, he gets the 2 points. The Bulldogs open proceedings. They lead the Cowboys by 2 points to 0. Ryan takes it on the bounce. That's a better line from the Cowboys. He's gone high, Vowles.
He's gone.
And he's gone straight off. Adrian Vowles is off. Manda had the arm in the air within a second of the tackle.
Well, that's incredible. A massive blow there to the North Queensland Cowboys. How unfortunate. 5 minutes into the match, they've lost a player for the whole game.
Well, here comes Vowles at top pace. Well, the first contact to me, looking at that, is the shoulder into the head.
Well, Andrew, he really leant into the tackle.
4 tackles used up. 25 metres out from the Cowboys' line. Lamb. Then to Newton. This looks like try time. Jason Smith through the gap. Inside for the big prop. Mitch Newton has 4 points. And the Bulldogs lead by 6 points to 0.
Good stuff by the Sydney Bulldogs. And this is a good ball there from Terry Lamb. Drew in 2 North Queensland defenders. A missed tackle there by Ian Russell. Under all sorts of pressure, the defence. They couldn't handle it. And big Mitch Newton gets over for the try.
And Halligan has the chance to get this lead out to 8-0 right in front. It's 200 to 1 on to get it. Halligan, he doesn't hear the crowd. He gets the extra 2. The Bulldogs in the driver's seat. They lead the Cowboys 8 points to 0. The Skipperlidi through Spina, then to Doonerman. Short pass for Bella. He needs to lead the way, then gets the pass back. The Cowboys 12 metres out from the line. Good tackle from McCracken. Galia put down by Wayne Singh. And penalty goes the way of the Cowboys. He played the advantage, Tim Manda, inside the 10, right in front of the Bulldog sticks. Well, I say down to 12 men, they go for the try.
Well, they say that, look, they want to get their first points in the history of their club in the Winfield Cup.
Doonerman from right in front. 2 points, the first points for the Cowboys in the Winfield Cup. It's a long road back, but they're on the board. The Bulldogs up by 8 points to 2. This is Doonerman, nice inside ball. The defence read the play, Newton was there. So Jason Smith for the tackle on Singh. Doonerman, Spina. Russell has to come back in field. He's the centre. The next man on his outside's 30 metres away.
Well, where are their centres as the last tackle, Skifaletti?
That's off the boot of Robert Relf. Well, this can't be 6 to go. It's not. As Gibson got around the outside of Dimmick. Then the pass away. Scarden. Morganson. Back to Scarden. The Cowboys. One more pass. They have the try. Oh, they've won the grand final. Gibson has it. Give us a yodel, Fatty.
Oh, what a great try. Yeehaw! Away they go, the Cowboys. The crowd's gone berserk here at Stockland Stadium. They love it. And what a good try it was. The Sydney Bulldogs just ran out of troops. They've come from one side of the field to the other. Once again, unlucky there for the Sydney Bulldogs. The ricochet, and they're always caught short out there. And bad miss there by Jim Dimmick. Halligan had come in. He didn't need to. He should have stayed out in his wing. And from there, that's a great ball by Morganson. And a floater. And Gibson, the man on the spot, to put it over.
With a chance to level the scores at 8-all. It's Doonerman from 20 out, 15 in from touch. Going towards the posts. The crowd tells the story. They're all locked up. 8-all, the Cowboys and the Bulldogs. And they're in possession 30 metres out from their own line. A high tackle from Jason Smith. And he's straight off. Smith off. High tackle on Singh. And Manda, well, I don't know whether it's a payback, but very quick to dismiss Jason Smith from the field.
Well, it's a send-off-a-thon here at Stockland Stadium tonight. This did look a bit worse than the other one. Here he comes now, Smith. Well, once again, got to look at where the first contact was. I really couldn't see it on that shot.
I will say for Smith that Singh was stepping inside off his foot, but the tackle was high. I don't think there was any hint of a swinging arm, but Manda wasted no time. You're off.
He nearly threw his arm out that time trying to get it up.
30 metres out from the Cowboys' line. 8-all the score as Pay to Britt. Then to Lamb. Dimmick back to Britt. Now it comes back to the right side as Williams. The defence came up quickly. Williams goes back infield. One man ran through. That was Ben Gillies. And Jason Williams takes the tackle on the 20. Interesting play from the Bulldogs. Again, it comes through Gillies to Britt. Into top place, Pay. One more pass. Dimmick for the try line. He gets it down. Jim Dimmick straight up the middle. The Bulldogs have their second try, and it's 12 points to 8.
And that was classic forward football. Some great play. Just watch him hit the advantage line. There it is, right on that line. Dean Pay came from behind Britt, and easy as you like, Dimmick backing up. Gibson had no hope of stopping Dimmick there.
Yeah, beautiful play there from Canterbury. Quick hands. Dean Pay came from behind. Morganson at fault here. He should have came in on Dimmick, and that would have stopped the try. Maybe he would have scored the next play, but classic football. Great hands from the Sydney Bulldogs.
Here's Halligan, the kicker you want in your dream team. Another 2 points for Daryl Halligan. 6 points for Halligan, 3 out of 3. Doherty was a good gain, 15 metres. It's Pay, then away to Ralph. Standing in the tackle, back to Britt. He stands. Lamb again with the ball. Ducks under the tackle of Bella. Lamb has support. He's got the man on the outside, Doherty. Then comes back in support. What about Terry Lamb?
They'll score on the left.
The Bulldogs, Timu. They've got him turned round. They only have to catch to score. McCracken catches and reaches out for the try. 2 tries in 2 minutes to the Sydney Bulldogs. Manda awards it. And all of a sudden that scoreline blows out for the Cowboys. The 18 points to 8, the Bulldogs.
You're nearly right, Block. They did score on the right, actually. there was space all over the place.
He could have scored anywhere.
But Terry Lamb, he summed the situation up, went under the tackle of Martin Bella. Darian Doherty didn't have the pace to go on with it. But Lamb backs up again, and then, I mean, a very ordinary defensive line. Just look at the Cowboys. They can't get back in time. Wherever they went, it was going to be a try. McCracken juggled, but in the end, he got
3 from 3. Maybe he's looking to set some sort of record early in the season. As this one curling towards the posts. It was never going to miss. Halligan, 4 from 4. And even the Cowboys fans have to applaud that one. The Bulldogs leading by 20 points to 8. Spina hanging onto the ball as Christensen. Away to the right. The kick through. It's covered up. Jason Williams, 15 out from his own line. And then was able to evade 2 tacklers. And the tackle completes the first 40 minutes of football at Stockland Stadium. And we go to the break. The end of the first 40 minutes. The Sydney Bulldogs leading by 20 points to 8. Gary Belcher has been in the rooms at half-time. What's the message, Gary?
Well, for the Cowboys, Grant Bell is concerned, the floodgates could open up if they don't manage to slow Canterbury's play, or the Bulldogs play the balls down a bit better. In attack, he reckons they need more support for Laurie Spina and Ian Russell are having to do too much work around the middle of the ruck without support players. Chris Anderson reckons 12 on 12 has got to suit the Bulldogs a lot better. Don't give the Cowboys a sniff. Keep the attack around the middle of the ruck going with that short passing game, and the defence out wide should open up.
Second half is underway. The first hit up is for Lee Groves, replacement player, and Shane Christensen. He's been impressive since coming on for Skiffoliti in that first half. Made some good ground out of dummy half as Bella. His first hit up for the second half, and a good one. 3 tackles. They're already 5 metres shy of the halfway mark. Spina. This ball to Bartlett. He spun away from that tackle up to the halfway mark. George Bartlett, one of those players that seemingly been around forever. Parramatta and North Sydney, and now looking to find a first-grade berth with the Cowboys. 5 tackles up, 40 metres out from the Bulldogs' line as Christensen. Away the pass went to Duneman. Nicely placed kick from the 5'8", but Williams has it covered up. And he too is leaving his mark on the match. And this time. Timeout ruled by Tim Mander. I think it's Doonerman who's off to the blood bin. It is. He's Doonerman.
Yeah, he's got a nasty cut around his right lug hole, and he's off for the stitches. Noel Solomon from the North Sydney reserve grader coming on.
Played well in reserve grade too, Paul. Solomon.
Turnover now for the Cowboys, right back. And now a penalty goes the way of the Cowboys. And the caution here, Dean Pay, the man being called out. New kicker, Damien Gibson, with Doonerman in the blood bin from right in front. He was the third choice kicker at the start of the night, but he still does the job. So it's back to a 10-point ball game. We'll take a break. The Bulldogs 20, the Cowboys 10. Players down from both teams at the moment. That's all for the Cowboys. Darren Britt for the Bulldogs. It's the last tackle. The kick comes from Lamb. No winger at home. Gibson it is, getting across the park. And he's ruled penalty against the Cowboys.
Yeah, it was a late tackle from Grove on Terry Lamb as he kicked through the football. Grove involved in that. It might have been a high shot.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Terry Lamb. He's back on his feet. There's the charge down. Was he committed to the tackle? Not so according.
He's pretty good at the academies, but Barbar.
Halligan with another kick. He's kicked 4 from 4 for Darryl Halligan tonight. It's 20 metres out. 3 goals, 339. Give you every stat we possibly can. 21 metres out. 16 metres in from touch. Plenty of boos from the crowd. Halligan takes little notice. And we're back out to 12 points. The Bulldogs 22, the Cowboys 10. Now a good run comes from Ben Gillies. Dropped the hip into Shane Christensen as he made 5 metres. They're 25 out. They've used up 5 tackles over the Bulldogs. It's been a good defensive effort from the Cowboys in this set of 6. And a poor kick on the last from Dimmick. But the Cowboys can't come up with it, and it's play on as Dallas. Over halfway and around Gibson.
Oh, well done, Gibson. He pulled him down. It was curtains if he got around him.
As Lamb at top pace. Have you ever seen Terry Lamb run faster? 15 metres out from the line. The numbers are on the left side. Jason Williams screaming for the ball out the centres. A sloppy pass. Gillies has to stumble to his feet and then cops the tackle of Martin Bella 12 metres out. They keep it going left side. Straight through the gap as it Rel. 5 metres out from the line as tackled. Groves finished him off over the top. Bella does the work down below. Gillies. Now the pass came away to Dimmick. They just have to pass and score. Lamb. McCracken has 4 points. Terry Lamb saw the situation, sized it up, and the Bulldogs have their 4th try of the night. 26-10.
Terry Lamb, he's made a run 10 metres out from his own line to inspire them. Then he burst onto the ball and he throws the final pass. It'll be a great game.
Yeah, good play there from Canterbury. Robert Ralph made the strong incision straight in the middle of the goal post. That's where you've got to do. Try and drag the Cowboys in. It was just easy from there. Straight out to Dimmick. A good pass over the head. And then Lamb onto his winger to score the easiest of tries.
Basically a metre in from touch and 23 metres out. He hasn't missed one tonight. And again, Darryl Halligan putting on a show for the Cowboy fans.
Oh, boring.
28 points to 10. We continue. Doonerman. Away it came to Boobang. Dallas up all over him. Still able to unload to Doonerman. Holomouter with a tackle. And not into touch. Play on as Spina. Away the pass came to Groves. He straightens up the attack. Good run from Lee Groves. Some of these replacements. A good job for the Cowboys. And the ball comes back now. It's still play on as Gibson straightening up the attack. He's tackled 40 metres out from the line at the last. Spina. Short ball pass to Doonerman. Then to Scarden. Morganson on his outside. He comes back in field. Back it comes to the big front rower, Whittington. Then it goes back to Halligan. Oh, Andrew Whittington picked up the call.
Yeah, good call there from Halligan. It was a good break there. Some enterprising play from the Cowboys. They've finally decided to throw the football around. But Canterbury back on the attack.
And it's turnaround for Dallas.
Oh, try time.
Over the halfway. Gibson chasing. Dallas is in overdrive for the Bulldogs try. Brett Dallas, 70-metre dash.
Well, there you go, eh? A shandy up a try for the North Queensland Cowboys. 4.5 seconds later, Brett Dallas touching down in the corner. Can't he run? Here's the near try. Have a look at this. Some good football. Good delayed pass there by Spina. Now, look at the cover coming over from Mighty Mitch Newton. Had a big game tonight. Andrew Whittington, any other player on the field scores that try, but he's a prop. He couldn't get there. And Halligan, he was the man on the spot to take the football. And one tackle later, Brett Dallas just flew down that touchline. He burned grass. Just watch him get around his opposite there. Poor attempt at tackle. Gailey didn't have the pace, and he knew from there just the legs, they are pumping.
They're too easy there for the Bulldogs.
This for 7 from 7. Straight away out of the boxes, he'll become the leading point scorer just about. He's had a try disallowed, and he's missed one, Daryl Halligan. So we'll take a break. The Sydney Bulldogs leading the North Queensland Cowboys 32-10. Again, we mentioned 2 players sent from the field in that first half. Adrian Vowles for the Cowboys, and Jason Smith for the Bulldogs. So Smith was found guilty and suspended. It's still a price to pay out of the night for the runners-up from last year as Russell, that ball was knocked out. The Cowboys go forward. Up to halfway, it's Bouvin. So they're still giving it their all, the North Queensland Cowboys, as Duneman away to Russell. There's numbers here on the right side, away to Bartlett, away from Halligan, then to Scarden, thinking about chipping over the top. Lobs the ball back inside to Duneman, then the pass comes away. The Cowboys have the try, Lee Groves. Now, Paddy, will you give us a yodel? Please.
Oh, cock-a-doodle-doo for the Cowboys. They finally got a try. Russell involved again. That's a good ball. Only Halligan was out there. A bit of cover coming over now. And 2 players there. That's a good ball from Scarden, although it went on the ground. And Groves finished it off with a little fumbly-wumbly.
Yeah, good support play. They've had the better of the play the last 10 minutes, the Cowboys. Ian Russell offloading the football, the long ball. A good ball from Bartlett. I thought he's been their best in the second half. Scarden inside. And there's the big fella, Grove. I think he's been sensational in the second half. Gone forward well with the ball, hasn't given up, and deserved a try to him.
He certainly got involved, Lee Groves. The 24 for the Cowboys, the kick from Duneman. And that is straight over the black dot. So another 2 for the Cowboys. The Bulldogs leading by 32 points to 16. 25 metres out from the line. Inside the final 30 seconds, it's Dean Pay. He stands in the tackle. Good ball away. Jason Williams, who was knocked out, almost an intercept for the Cowboys. A knock-on ruled against the Cowboys, even though they never got control of the football.
Well, it should have really been play on if a City Bulldog could have got it, but that's the end of the match.
It won't matter in any case. The hooter sounds. 80 minutes of football, North Queensland style at Stockland Stadium. The supporters have enjoyed their night, but the Sydney Bulldogs get the cash.